Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your favorite realtor, Ruth Marquise Haynes. And hope you guys can hear me. Today we're going to talk about how to get started in the home buying process. Now, you might think it's like pretty hard to get started. You don't know where to start. Maybe you want to buy a home in a year, maybe two, maybe in a couple months. You just didn't know where to get started. So I just want to make this quick little video to help you out. All right, so it just starts with a simple conversation. I make myself available for 5-minute consultations. If it's longer than 5 minutes, it's because you're asking questions. But it's okay. Yeah, just to see where you are. Our team gets a profile of you, your situation, so that we can just keep in touch. I'm not a person where, I need you to buy a house today. Buy today, buy a house. No, it's okay. Like, we buy it on your time. Buy it when you want to buy a home. So some people are like, I cannot stay here one more day. Some people are just like, in a couple months. And some people are like, I just going to give myself a year. Like, no matter what you say, I just want to give myself a year. And guess what? Next year happens. I just want to give myself another year. But that's why we're having our credit classes. Ask me when the next one is coming up. And I will definitely let you know, where to get started. Because if you know that you got to fix your credit, that's first and foremost, right? But all you got to do is get to a 580. If it's your first time buying a home, right? 620 will be better. Don't let like, Ruth, you said 580 to 620, okay? All right, we good. So the first conversation, we're just gonna talk about like what are you looking for, and most of all, what's your monthly payment? That's my favorite question to ask, because another thing besides the speed of buying a home that I'm really concerned with is how much are you comfortable paying per month. Like, what are you currently paying? If you want to pay a little bit less, if you want to pay a little bit more, let me know. Sorry if it's shaking a little bit. I'm a little chilly. So, yeah, if you want to pay $900 a month, we know what kind of, price point to put you at so you can stay there. Sometimes you got to go a little higher because, you see something fancy that you like. And sometimes you want to go a little lower because you just cannot afford to spend any more money. We have clients like that as well. We try to accommodate everybody. So you definitely want to do what's best for you. And I don't want you to say, oh, I want to spend $800 and I want to move to the suburbs. That's not going to happen, right? No, you pay a lot of money when you go to the suburbs. It's those taxes. So, yeah, I just want to make sure everything is matching what you want and what you can afford matches. And you pay what you can afford, and we'll find you the best house in that price range, So, yeah, so it's not like we're finding your house the first consultation. We're just ask you some questions, job history, credit, just things that are necessary. Sometimes you don't know that you need to work 2 years in that field. Sometimes you don't know that, even though you had 3 jobs, that you could still buy a house because, this certain lender that we have will take people with a maximum of 3 jobs in the last 2 years. If you didn't have a break in employment, you're cool. But how do I know if we haven't had a conversation? So if you want to sit in the background and like be under the radar until the time comes, you could have been working on stuff in the meantime. So how to get started is just by opening up your mouth and having a conversation. Private message me, say, hey Ruth, I want that 5-minute consultation. So I will leave a link below and we'll talk. Me or my team members will talk with you. I'll look it over, and if we feel like, hey, it's time to go to a lender, like, based on what you said, I want to know when you want to move. Based on what you said, I'll send you over to a lender. Lender will pre-approve you. Like, let's see how fast this can go, right? You get on the phone with me for 5 minutes, right? Then we send you to the lender, right? The lender calls you back within an hour. Depends. Everybody's like, after 4. Guess what, y'all? I'm not at the desk after 4. I'm not at the desk after 4. Stop telling you. Oh, y'all drive me crazy with this after 4 stuff. So, anyway. Yeah, but after 4 o'clock, or if it's right away, let's just say that the lender calls you back within the hour. So then they'll let you know, hey, you're pre-approved based off of what you told me. You can find out that same day, that same hour, like, oh, sounds good, and there you go. Now you can get a house today. Now what you want to do with that, that's up to you. You let me know what you want to do with that. and now you know, like, I did everything that I could do credit wise. The next step is to submit your paperwork. So you're going to need 2 years of W-2s, 2 years of tax returns, 2 months of bank statements, and 2 months of your pay stubs. Did I say 2 years of pay stubs? I'm sorry, let me start over. 2 years of W-2s, 2 years of tax returns, 2 months of pay stubs, and 2 months of bank statements. Okay, you want to submit those things, and then from there, so first you pre-qualify based off your credit, like, oh, you got a good credit score. Then you're pre-approved. But when you submit that paperwork, I can go out with you. That little piece of paper is like money. It's like cash, cha-ching. So when I'm holding up and waving those pre-approvals, it's like, yeah, you buying a house today. So from there, I'll take you out, show you some houses, and get a feel for what kind of houses you like, and then boom, we'll find you a house. So this whole process, the fastest I've ever done it, let's see, 2 days, 3 days, the whole process, under contract in 3 days. I love it, you know, and then it takes us 30 days to close or less. So thank you so much for listening to this video. Please let me know in the comment sections your questions. I'm going to leave a link if you want to sign up for a consultation, or if you have a family member or a friend that wants to have a consultation. You know, I just let you know where you stand, and then how far along you are. That's what we like to do. Tell you, you know what, maybe 3 more months, maybe 6 more months, maybe today. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.